Welcome. Hello, collective. Thank you for being here. We're going to do a quick check-in on the energy. I've already selected some of the cards, which, yeah, it seems pretty right on target. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's begin. So just take the energy as you see fit. I may say he or she. Just reverse the energy. Collective, that's you. So that's who I refer to. And let's do this. All right, so I really want to get into it right away because it's late. For me, it got late. I just started chatting with my neighbor. All right, so what we're going to do today is take a look at this energy that just came out, which is quite interesting. First off, you're gaining mental clarity, okay? The puzzle pieces are coming together. There was a lot of word salad and confusion thrown at the collective. This might have been for some of you because you were involved in a car accident. And you have risen and shined from this car accident, but it did take some time for you to go into your cave. All right, and the Pisces sun here, you're a mystery. You're a mystery filled with magic. Labradorite. Somebody wanted you to be the fall guy over here, okay? This could have been your ex-lover, or because you're very attractive, you attract and don't chase. But it could be maybe for organ harvesting too. Because look at this, your body. So somebody might have, you know, that's how they involve people, by doing it maybe with romance. Okay, but you kept trotting along here. Look, ranch and farm. Somebody has like a farm that they do the harvesting. I mean, I'm telling you, this is coming in heavy. But you trotted along. You were able to escape and get away. You're this is a 37, so it's number 1. 5 is the bear, so that has to do with you can change things up. Yeah, you're fluid. You don't stay stuck. We talked about that fixed energy yesterday. Please watch that video if it resonates, and I refer to it. There could be something that resonates there for you. This is the 9th house energy, so you are very knowledgeable. You have a lot of knowledge, or hidden knowledge, or unknown knowledge, or knowledge that comes to you and unravels when it's needed for it to unravel and come to you. So this car accident situation, you had to hibernate your energy. God was protecting you. Your angels, 9th house, passed on loved ones, ancestors, 9th house, and your faith. So you are very smart. We also got the rabbit, which is number 30. So you're very, very clever, okay? And you're moving on. You finally know the truth. And you're taking out the trash of your life. Whatever doesn't work for you, whatever you realize is not carrying you to the next level. You know, because it was all fun and games until somebody turned cold on you and left you in some kind of inferno here. And now you know everything. Okay, you've put the pieces together. You know what's going down. Okay, we have a lot of Mars energy here. We have Scorpio ascendant and Aries moon. So that's a lot of Mars energy. And this Mars energy is about strategy and, you know, being very military-like. And with Scorpio, you're not afraid of anything. There's lack of fear here. So the fear is replaced with acting in a way very strategically, okay? Fear is replaced with strategy, it seems like. And Archangel Ariel was here to give you, or is here actually, to give you prosperity, the great steward of all resources on the planet. Remain with faith to gain prosperity, much abundance, turns your finances greater. Okay, comfort into me, intimacy, self-nurturing, master manifester, divine magic, creativity, lioness of God, lioness, it's feminine, brilliant ideas, warrior of light, and rose quartz. Oh, I wore my rose quartz earlier. Okay, helps you to receive, feel worthy. Oh, so that's confirmation. Oh, I love that. That's confirmation that I wore my rose quartz. Okay, so the rose quartz helps you to receive, feel worthy with grace, bright orange, very loving. Oh, I like that. Okay, that bright orange, very loving. Okay, so you had to leave someone, okay? And it did, and you're a very loyal person here. So it wasn't easy for you to leave, or this is happening, you know, it could be past, present, or future too. I forgot to mention, time is fluid in gender and time are fluid here in Tarot land. So I think what saved you, because you got the ninth house, I think what saved my collective from whatever tragedy, you know, whatever hit you like a brick. I just heard the song Brick House. And I also, you know, that's the Rick, what's his name? He's the metal ox. Uh, Rick, what the hell is his name? I forgot his name, but you know, Brick House, he did that song. She's like a brick house. That's what I'm trying to, so I don't know, that's all coming relevant. Okay, so this is, so with the ninth house, it's about your faith. And what we got here is trusting the Lord, Proverbs 4:26. Trusting the Lord, for the Lord is your security. He will keep your foot from being caught in a trap. Do not withhold good from those who deserve it when it's in your power to help them. If you can help your neighbor now, don't say, come back tomorrow, and then I'll help you. The curse of the Lord is of the house of the wicked, is on the house of the wicked, but his blessing is on the home of the upright. The Lord mocks at mockers, but he shows favor to the humble. The wise inherit honor, but fools are put to shame. Yeah, so right now, that's exactly what's happening. I didn't even read that. Fools are being put to shame right now, okay? And then we have the Taurus moon, which is like the Hierophant in tarot, Taurus. And somebody's very set in their ways, and, you know, like bull energy is like a bull in a china house. Like you can't control it. And that's that Uranian energy that came upon us on September 6th. I want to tell you about, I got 2 on my raffle already. I got you guys. Thank you so much. You are Punk and Kari. You know who you are. So thank you so much. You're on. So we got 2 people so far. We're gonna try to get 30 to get the raffle. And you have more chances as well, because I'm going to give away a spiritual reading and a love reading. So whichever you guys, we're going to raffle for those. So that's what's going down right now here at the channel. And I'm going to use this deck because this is the deck that's most similar to the one I'm giving away. But it's got a gold trim. Ooh, the moon. The moon. The moon. This is very feminine energy. Somebody's not feeling good. Like somebody's maybe dreaming a lot or remembering having oh yeah, you know, my neighbor had a lot of memories of the dead, of people who have died. And they were saying how they're happy that they were able to say goodbye, because these are people that they're like, she's like, I went to work that day and then I came back. No, she said goodbye to me at 9 p.m. and then I saw her daughter in the morning and she had passed away at 9 a.m. So that might be relevant because a lot of the stuff that she was saying, she was having issues with her teeth, and Saturn rules the bones, and Saturn went retrograde. So that's for my Aquariuses and my Capricorns. Um, your bones are gonna, like these. What we're going through right now with the 6 retrogrades has to do with things that you put aside, and you're like, oh, tomorrow, oh, tomorrow, oh, I don't want to go. And also, it has to do with like, I don't want to go to the dentist. I'm scared of the dentist. Well, it doesn't take away the problem. Your fear doesn't fix anything or take anything away. You're living in la la land, like we're living. That's the Piscean energy. Like, well, I'm just going to be very Pollyanna. I have fear of the dentist. I will never go to the dentist. Like that kind of. I'm sorry. I have to be the truth teller. 6 of Swords. Yeah, some people have to leave some thought forms. Okay, and those thought forms would also lead for them to leave people, places, and things, perhaps. This one came in reversed. 7 of Wands. This has been coming in a lot. People are very defensive, like, like exactly, like making up different, really rational, moving. Okay, ooh, maybe this is like people moving in fear, being motivated by their fear and not by what works best for them. So we need people to intercede, to be mediators, because people sometimes, when they're too much in depression, a mental zone where my collective has a lot of mental clarity. They're able to assist a lot of people. You guys just got out of something yourself. It was a train wreck. You guys were able to recover from a train wreck. Okay, and things take recovery. Okay, people are getting out of the cave. Collective is coming out of this cave of because collective helps a lot of people. Is smart, knows how to move around. Like, whatever job you do, like here's a fireman, right? I mean, it's jobs of service, jobs to the public, jobs that are noble, blue collar jobs, decent money, legit, paying your taxes. These are the people who are out there doing things for the family people, right? And so this is what we have going on, where you have people who are not paying attention. There's things falling down the cracks, and this is the time that things are happening, where people are getting more illuminated. The Taurus moon is about like spirit, like God taking hold of the reins, perhaps a little more. Yeah. Thank you, spirit. Yeah. And then these people who are trying to do magic, some kind of weird magic to stop people from doing what they living just a decent darn life at this time. With corruption, but like hiding behind some magic. Oh, you don't see it. Hypnotize. Yeah, the world. Wow, we're talking about world issues, really. You're moving into a whole new paradigm here. These are beautiful cards. Major Arcanas. 8 of Cups, leaving things that don't longer serve us. The Magician and the World card. Ooh, I like how they glitter. Okay, leaving things that no longer... People have to leave, maybe... Yeah, this is kind of a challenging situation. It's heavy burden for people to leave what they're so comfort... There's a lot of comfort zone breaking, okay, apart. Spirit's going to let us sit here for a little bit and figure things out, but then he's going to rock things up. Like he's going to, Uranus is retrograde. It doesn't just... They're shaking up to do. That's what I feel. 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, Page of Swords. Somebody might be getting a message. Yeah, the wheel. But this is crazy. Exactly. People are dying. This Wheel of Fortune looks like death. It looks like the angel of death coming to people's... Yeah, the Arise. Oh, no, the Artist. I'm sorry. The art. Yeah, so it's self-expression. This person's naked. So the collective is the recorder. I'm picking up recording energy, like scroll. 5. Oh, yeah, okay. And collective doesn't have any help. They've been doing this on their own. Okay, they've been supporting themselves. A lot of collective might be single mothers, single parents. 3 of Wands. Just always, oh, shoot. Just always like beyond the horizon. And then we have a Tower. So there's never any opportunities. Yeah, the Tower could be like people are just, the past is here. I'm telling you, people who have not taken care of things that they had to take care of is going to come and hit them like a you know, a ton of bricks. The Tower's here. And then like this has to do with like time just going so fast. What I feel like, you know, you were a child one day, you had childlike ways, and then you became an adult, and then you had to have adult ways, and all of a sudden this is put upon, like, it just feels like, wow, how did I get here? Before you know it, it's here. Like, before you know it, you had 3 months, you had 3 weeks. Perhaps you just need 3, you're being guided to do something within the next 3 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 9 of Swords. Yeah. The time is now. The time is now. Stop procrastinating. There's these things that need to get done. There's, you know, time waits for no one. Queen of Wands. Be the action. Be the action. Okay, this is really interesting. Okay, so yeah, let down. It's like let down your guard. I feel like somebody's been attacking the collective. And maybe there'll be like these next 3 days or something will be the time to move. You know, or maybe because of we're in the portal of the 909, and then the portal will probably close up on 9/25, 27. Right, that'll be the next 9. Okay, the Hierophant reversed. Yeah, somebody's trying to pull strings here. Somebody like with underhanded tendencies. 7 of Cups. They're trying to buy themselves time, but they're dealing, yeah, and this 7 of Cups is weird because there's like a weird lizard. I've never seen this. This lizard, like crocodile looking thing. So somebody's doing some dark magic on the collective, or they're trying to manipulate the trajectory. Yeah, because the collective's getting the 9 of Cups and getting love. Ha! Oh my God, please. All right. That's crazy. Let's use the witches. Okay, so let's see here with, ooh, my lights went out. White lights go out in Georgia. Oh, one more step and I'll be there. Okay, so let's look at this. Car accident. Maybe somebody's already, maybe somebody got into a car accident. Why is this here? Yeah. Somebody's worried about a car. Their car. Maybe they can't move. 4 of Wands. They might be at their house, in their home. They might have to ask other people for rides. Like women. King of Wands. Yeah, so this person's the kind of like he's been hermiting. Yeah, the cave with the bear. Wow. This person's been MIA. You haven't heard anything from this person. And he's been having a party at his home. It's been, maybe he invites all the girls over to the home. But somebody, they want you under anxiety. Like, so maybe this person's working with with people to get you under anxiety. But look, you're the hermit, honey. You're like chill. Take a chill pill. And you are Yeah, and Pisces are really chill. Confirmation, Pisces people are pretty chill too. Like they are not. Yeah, this person's devastated that they can't affect you and put you under a 10 of swords. Put you under. Look at them, the way they're grabbing. They're like, call me, pick up the phone. I don't know. This is not a good energy. Yeah, you're not talking to anybody from your past. You're not sharing the wealth. You're not. Yes, Nine of Confirmation. You're single, my loves, which is great because you have no headaches. Ooh, somebody's very angry that you're ending something, and it's now finally feeling like it's really ending. Like to them, it finally has hit them that it's ended. It's not going on. It's not cycle after. They've been trying to hold you. They've been trying to keep you. Could be Year of the Rabbit, could be a Scorpio, a water sign. Yes, they've been trying to hold you down. They've been trying to lock you in. What the heck? Knight of Pentacles. They have been holding back from expressing anything to you, and when now they feel like coming in, it's like too little, too late. Yeah, we have two cards here of too little, too late. Page of Cups, and the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. You might have two younger people, there might be an age difference, but now these two want to come in. Wow. Collective. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Collective's like, no, too little, too late. Not going to happen. Somebody's watching you. I feel like this rabbit energy is like, he's like kind of like peeping in. Like he's eating a carrot. His little nose is twitching and stuff. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of passion. This person really wants to connect. Yeah, the judgment. They're under judgment. They're under judgment for what they did to you. And I don't know exactly what they did, but it had to do with the car. Yeah. They're trying to hold the cycle from really moving and closing. That's what's holding up this energy here. Two of Wands. Yeah, they've been like occupied, entertaining whatever is in their peripheral, and you have not been in their peripheral. You just kept moving, I guess. But it wasn't easy for you to move. Yeah. Look at this. This became a tower when they realized that you've gone. But it took a while. Like yeah, now they're in regret. Now they have a little bit more regret because it's like they're realizing, it's like they just woke up from a dream. Maybe they were under, yeah, this is a King of Cups, which confirms with the Scorpio energy. Or it is Pisces. Possibly Cancer. They're under regret. I could have swore I thought this person's regretful. Yes, you're stable. You're reliable, independent. Okay? And that's what's going on here. You have love, warrior of light. You weren't gonna, you weren't gonna be shining your light, your love, illuminating to someone when they weren't reciprocating. Yeah, they put you in as an option. That's the problem. And they kept you waiting. But while you were waiting, you just invested into yourself. You improved your intuition. Hi, Miss Diddy Oil. What? Oh, you're trying to heal your mom. You can't heal anyone. Humble themselves. You're Capricorn, girl. Oh, your mom Scorpio. Wow, that's been a big, heavy dynamic. The Cap and Scorpio dynamic has been Honey, you can't heal anyone. That's the problem. In the matrix. In the metric. um yeah, it's really you can't heal. And yeah, that Scorpio could, I mean, that Scorpio energy is strong. They're very stubborn. Pluto is retrograde. We have 6 retrogrades, and with the 6 retrogrades we really have to just tie up loose ends, okay? Because this God's going to come in and, point these things out. Like, it's better you self correct yourself than the planet. Like, bone issues might be something, okay? Going to the doctor, anything that has to do with your body, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff. These retrograde planets rule parts of our body. Pisces rules the feet, okay? And that's in the north node. Virgo would rule the solar plexus, our willpower. Page of Cups. Okay, so there's a little spirit here trying to guide the collective, or they have been guiding the collective, okay? And with all this Mars energy, Aries and Scorpio together, it's, you have to follow your own passion, your own fire. You have to follow what is your drive. And you have to be strategic about how you're going to do things now. Because Mars, I don't have all my notes on me, but you cannot take people who don't want to go and change. People who don't want to change can't go with you. And you can't stop your growth for other people. So the first card I did get, which I forgot to show, was I didn't pull from them, was the Hawk. So this is like, it's very scorpionic energy, Pluto, but it's rising above and being light and knowing your target, knowing what you're going to do, like how you're going to. And the thing is, like, life will hit us with the Plutonian energy, death, okay? And sometimes we haven't processed death of others in our lives, because we had to go to work and we had to pay the bills and we have to. So this is a time where time is like giving us a lull, and now we can feel our bones crack. Saturn rules the bones. We can feel the heaviness on our feet, and maybe a little sugar, a little too much sugar, or whatever it is. And we can feel things like in this different timeline that we're in, but these feelings they're not, you can't ignore them. That's the thing. You can't keep pushing them and brushing them aside. You can't numb yourself out of them. They are here to experience. That's what life is. And holding ourselves accountable is what we're meant to do right now. We're meant to look at that mirror and fix what we don't like, what we don't find, comfortable. Unfortunately, you can't do that job for somebody else, and you can't force them to do it for themselves either. That's the issue here. So we will be seeing a lot of neglect, a lot of drug use, drug abuse, because people don't want to. I mean, today I did see, the other day, I live in Los Angeles, so I'm in a very metropolitan area. And last month, I think, when was it, we saw a young man doing the heroin thing or whatever he was doing. It was, I don't know what it was. It was a pipe, but it was not cool. And then today I saw a guy and he's pulling out a joint, and I had to close the window because I don't want my roommate to see that stuff. So I can tell, like, we're having a lot. Pisces is about a lot of, the drug use. Everything is like a big smorgasbord, Pisces is past life. But a lot of because Pisces rules escapism, and it rules the movie cinema, the movies, okay? So we might see a lot of drama from the celebrities. I don't know, but there is a lot going down. And you got to face it. You got to face yourselves, okay? That's what's going down. We got to face ourselves. If you're Capricorn, you know, the greatest man, he had a solitary, Martin Luther King, and then he was able to create that I have a dream speech, and then he was able to embody everything and motivate people. Wow, look at that. Speaking of motivation, what is this about? Some my collective is going to be getting some money. It's become, or you have maybe some good money idea. Let's see what we got. Oh no, no, no. No, don't take that stuff. Oh, good. Relapse. Oh, yeah. It's always the company we keep. Okay, that's what it is. We, you know, when we don't pay attention and we allow most of like these shadow parts of ourselves to take over. But you know, we do have even our own parents right now who are just not being helpful, and it's hard to cut off such people as our parents or brothers and sisters. But sometimes if they're not going to be helpful, they will take you down. So you need to cut them off, you know. And it's hard because you depend on them, blah blah blah. But if we stay humble and recognize, you know, in your humility that you're a good person and what you want has sovereignty on this world, in this planet, and that nobody should be able to dictate that for you but you. You know, of course, 18 and over. But yeah, somebody wants to confuse you. There's energy of like knowing, you know, money could represent knowing your worth, you know, valuing yourself, because ain't nobody doing that. That's a number 8 too, you know. Like there's been a lot of sexual situations here where it has diminished the worth. Yeah, somebody wants to return. Somebody wants to return, and they might, you know, really come in with like a dangling a carrot. Maybe somebody wants to dangle a carrot to the collective. But they also have a lot of, maybe somebody wants to come in, but they come in bearing a lot of confusion. And they might want to impregnate you. The snake. Yeah, somebody wants to give an offer, but it's a dirty offer. It's a dirty offer. Somebody is very over sexualized here. Damn, what the hell's going on? Okay, let's see if we can find out. Who is this snake? Spirit, who's going? Oh, it's like a love letter. Oh, so it's like an ex-lover. Oh, this person hasn't healed. They have a lot of healing to do. Like yesterday's reading. Yeah, they want to kind of rush in. I'm not sure about this. This is not, I know this is not going to be good. Okay, so tell me what's going on. This person doesn't come with, yeah, look, they're angry. They're angry that you're getting money. They're trying to confuse you. Oh my God, you are a blonde woman? You could be a blonde woman or something about a blonde woman. They might be with a blonde woman. Soldier. So maybe this man is letting out his anger on a blonde woman because he's frustrated. Or he's just... Or the blonde woman's angry at him. Some money. What does it say? Oh, a sincere friend. Whoa. You, again, you got to watch the company you keep, okay? A lot of the time, a friend will say, I have somebody who can help you out with that. Oh, will you do me a favor? Like, or can I borrow money? Like, there's like lines that need, there's boundaries that need to be way up high. Yeah, somebody, oh, so this is a lover. Because we got the love letter. Or somebody just, you got to be careful for people who have like a lot of sweet talk. Women, there's women here that are trying to use and get money from, maybe money for favors. So I'm almost picking that up. The consultant. Somebody's going to someone for tarot readings. Trying to find out what's the dealio? Ugh, I can barely read this. Yeah, their journey. It's almost like somebody's trying to figure out when they can come into the collective's life. Okay, the collective is single. It's because this thing is done. This thing is done. It's over. It's an exactly. It's a lover that you have, collective. They're just trying to come back. They're trying to come back and they're holding on like a death grip for dear life. And this thing is dead. Okay, and somebody wants to confuse you about who to, you know, give that punana or what. Yeah, look at this. That's why they're angry. They want to reconcile. They're angry that you don't want to reconcile with them. Somebody's upset about this, or this. Okay, yeah. Absence. They don't want you to be absent anymore. So they want to come in and reconcile. They're angry about this. They don't like it's almost like they're so angry they can't compose themselves and even come in. Oh my God, what is this? What does this say? It's one word. Visit. They want to come visit you. Shit. Well, I'll be darned. Okay. Wow. Fairy spotting. Okay, so you're really hard to spot. Okay, you move quickly. Lost and found. Yeah, this person's lost. They're not, they want to find you. They can't find you. You're somebody who's very inspirational. And you carry pure intention. You like to go outside. And right now, all possibilities and potentialities are available to you. Yeah, and you're too mysterious right now. Like spirit is shaping you in the wound. Yeah, you have a lot of attitude, so a lot of good things are happening. This spring, maybe something might pop up. Okay, you stay hopeful. You have tree wisdom. You love nature. You have a lot of purity. Okay, this person, it's almost like the energy, yeah, and the moon energy. Even the moon is now bending and cloaking you, like when these people are trying to do stuff under the moon magic. Under the time that you're sleeping with your dreams. Yeah. So spirit is still urging us to really take time to ground ourselves. Hi, Flana Avila. Oh, thank you. The 90s? Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I'm letting it grow out. I appreciate you. Thank you for your comment. Duck that. Oh, your cycle? Okay, make sure you eat like you have enough iron too, because that's very important. Okay, so we're gonna be in 6 retrogrades. No pushing of the energy of, like your agenda. This is all self-reflective, self-care energy that you're going to be oh, look, that's interesting. That was okay. That's oh, that's the end of that. Okay, let's get some feather cards. um yeah, more thinking and doing and being, because Pisces is the being energy. Hummingbird, joy, exactly. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. See, my loves? So you're being urged to get rid of these people. Nuthatch. Oh God, this bird's cute. Stay grounded. Welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming to. Yeah, you're getting a new perspective, okay? There's a big divide happening, okay? That this divide, some people are in repeating a past cycle, and others are not. The collective is not. Okay, and we got big divide. Here's black and white. There's no more gray. There's less gray here. Okay, white turkey. The power to heal the earth is within you. Okay, so my light workers, you've been through hell and back, but that ain't for no reason. It's because you have the power to heal the earth. That's why. The falcon. Ooh, the falcon. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. Exactly. Exactly. Don't sit on your laurels right now, because like, don't focus on the small stuff. Focus on the long, like okay, very Capricornian and very Sagittarian and very Aquarius. Thinking outside the box and the long vision, the long ray vision, the long outlook. Okay, what's good for everyone down the line. Greed has no room here, okay? Because when you're thinking of everyone has to be included. The owl, the wisdom, okay? I heard wisdom keepers. Your intuition is covered. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. See, you're needed in certain scenarios, in certain places, because people are so caught up in their emotions, they're not able to take that aerial perspective, okay? They're not able to include everyone, because, that's what is part of humanity, is including everyone. No one is free of death, right? The crane. Oh, the crane. You will soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. We need, I heard we need to prepare you for the union. That's what I want to say. We need to prepare you. We need to prepare you for the union. What we? Who's we, spirit? We. Okay. Oui, parlez-vous français? Un peu. Oh, is there possibility for your ex and you? It looks like, yeah. But you got to make sure they're healthy. I mean, why did you guys break up in the first place? You're going to have to just have these tough talks now. And I want, and the collective, and spirit wants the collective to be very detailed. Okay, why did you hurt me? What happened? What, like, you need to speak up, because details is for Virgos. They want all the deets. Seven of Swords reversed. Wow, they stole something. This is a coven. This is a full-on coven. They already stole something. There's a woman here. It's like a sex slave coven. I don't know. That's what it looks like. It looks like a lot of fire. Maybe a fire sign reversed. Wow. What the hell? Yeah. This is a fire sign. This is the Queen of Wands. Usually she represents to me the Queen of Wands, but she's either Leo or Aries as well. And it's, the depiction is colored folks. So this is this could be anybody from like the Indians to Africa. Yeah. Ooh, wow. They ain't happy. And this is a lot of it's funny I picked up this deck. This is a lot of nudity going on. So this is somebody who traffics. They do it within the coven. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't want to go there, Spirit. This is very heavy. So we're going to be hearing some news probably of some trafficking and some horrible information in the next week. We're going to have the strength, to really deal with such tragic information, maybe. It might. Yeah, because the magic doesn't work anymore. Like, people can't be, these covens can't like use magic to cover people's eyes and to shut them up and keep them, you can't cover what is so obvious now. Like, it's much harder for these people. The Star. Yeah, this could be about a celebrity that is involved here, and it could be a woman. And with Jupiter and Cancer, which is one of the only really strong signs, keep carrying us right now because it's direct. Could be a mother. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, I did hear about somebody like saying, please don't tell it, please don't tell, please don't tell. It's 5 of Swords. It's too late. They told. Wow. This is going to be coming out. Yeah, the Chariot. They're trying to stop it. It's reversed. Okay, so there is some news. Like, they're trying to pay off somebody's trying to pay off on some news that went out maybe about them. Okay, and the news is out there, so they have to figure out who did they have to pay off. But it's going to be told, because once it's out there, there's always somebody greedy enough to, get the dirt out. This is so funny. I'm sorry. Madonna. What about Madonna? Okay. Oh, you think it's her. Oh, that's the celebrity. I'm sorry. I didn't understand. Okay, so this is, yeah. Oh my God. This is a lot about sex. I mean, I'm telling you, and there was children here or very young people. Ten of Wands. Somebody's beyond burdened about. Like, the energy I get is like a family member finds out that a relative is touching a child. And this is the energy that's coming out of this. Like, they've known. There's two energies. There's one that somebody always knew, and they didn't say anything. And there's another energy here that they can't move the kids anymore. It's weird. Like they were able to put them in a vehicle or transport them. Yeah. Now they cannot there's no transporting of the, I don't know how to explain it. I'm picking up tunnels, you guys. I'm picking up, oh God, I don't know what this is. The crone. The crone. Yeah. It's almost like somebody's, and there's another energy of maybe a celebrity, and this is a male maybe, that some info is going to come out, and and like these agencies or these these media people, companies already have the info, and there is like, you know, people that need to be paid off so the info doesn't go out to the public, or, you know, to the wrong, the enemy, or, you know, maybe this is a court thing, to the lawyer. Oh, but it's out. It keeps saying it's out. It keeps saying that this person not going to really be able to stop what's, I mean, it's so funny how this deck is really reading to me. This is info's coming, info's going out about someone, and they can't stop it. They can't prevent it. Okay, it's like blocking the sun. Yeah, this person's gonna be stuck. And remember how I said brick wall? Oh, I'm yawning. They're gonna be stuck, maybe in jail. They're gonna be put in jail. Like, this is gonna solidify them being sentenced or something. You know, it's almost like. Also, this is interesting energy because it's almost like a little bit like how OJ got away with stuff. You know, it's like a little bit like this energy of like, uh, if I don't get him for this, I'll get him for that. You know, I'll get him for tax evasion, even though he killed, you know, everyone, half of his family, but I'll get him in jail for tax evasion. Like, it's that kind of energy. Like, somebody's getting something that they didn't expect. The news is going out, and that's what they're going to get busted for. The Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they won't have that much money to recover. They won't have the money to cover themselves, or, you know, to get, they can't pay Peter to pay Paul to get out of something. You know, it's like there's too many Peters and Pauls to pay. The High Priestess. Yeah, this is somebody who's been doing a lot of dark stuff for a hell of a long time, or they paid a lot of High Priestess, or this is like some dark High Priestesses that are going to be discovered, I guess. Is that it, Spirit? Whoa. This is getting heavy. What the hell? On point. Thank you. I'm amazing. Thanks. Eerie. Eerie. I like that one. Eerie. Eek. Okay, Six of Cups. Wow. This is like the past is really coming to grab you and take you away. Oh my God. Look at this 6 of Cups. Those are disgusting spiders. On my deck, I did see spiders on the animal deck. Was it the animal deck? It was something. All right. I gotta go to sleep. I'm getting so sleepy. So let's do like, I'm nailing the nails to the coffin. Since 2020, August 24th. What? You even got a date? Thank you. Okay, well, don't do no drugs, okay? If you're going to be watching me, don't do drugs. Okay, so we have 431. 431 is the angel number. Let's see what it says. 431, 431. Okay. We need a little assistance. 431. The more positive your thoughts are, the more easily you can hear the loving and supportive guidance of the angels and ascended masters. That's definitely our angel number. We'll do a little ding. Thank you, angels. I do feel like doing a gemstone. So let's see. Oh, good. I like to hear that. Girl, please be good to you. You heard it. That was, you heard it on the live. Carnelian. This is a gorgeous. Ooh, yummy. And that we got that orange. Okay, so the solar plexus, the will. You know, those like sauerkraut, fermented foods are really good for the stomach because they help realign the probiotics in the stomach, okay? And a lot of people just don't eat right. So let's find out what this is. This is because the solar plexus is like a yellow orange. That's why I'm saying that. Okay, let's see. Carnelian. What do you want to tell us? Carnelian. Here we go. And it is a bit. No, I can read it. All right. So Carnelian says healing, creativity, energy, calmness, and grounding. This wonderful crystal offers you protection and healing. It will help dissolve the sadness you have recently experienced, as well as calm your thoughts and ease any anxiety. Carnelian will also help you to express your emotions and stimulate your creativity. You are encouraged to take up a creative pursuit or hobby at this time. Start to express yourself in whatever way you choose without judgment. Working with color will be especially helpful at the moment, for color can also help to stabilize and heal your emotions. Over the coming days, you will begin to feel a renewed sense of peace, joy, and wonderment for life. Give thanks for the wondrous blessings you are receiving. Yes, I'm glad that made you smile. That's my first smile of the night. Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. And don't forget to subscribe if you want. I'll put you in the raffle. You can get either a love reading, a regular spiritual reading, or you might even win the deck. Okay, beautiful silver, like the one I just showed you in gold. This is silver. It's practically the same. So my loves, Thank you for being here. I hope this has been helpful. And I appreciate you as always. Take care. Be good to you. Much light and love. And please have a good evening, day, or whenever you see this. And I'll catch you on the next one. Blessings.